My name is Hannah Hernandez, and I'm in Girl Scouts, and I'm a cadet.
My name is Elizabeth Hernandez, and I am a troop leader for 687. Hannah's my daughter.
My name is Larry Hernandez, and Hannah is my daughter.
I got involved because I used to watch this old show called Phineas and Ferb, and I thought it was so cool because I knew that they were like taking off as Girl Scouts, and I wanted to be one.
I was a Girl Scout myself just for a couple years. I got an opportunity to learn a little bit about myself as a Girl Scout, and I thought I wanted Hannah to have that opportunity. I think the Girl Scouts is a great organization. It's focused on girls and building up girls, so it gives girls an opportunity that they don't always get.
When we first started the Girl Scouts with her, actually I just wanted her to have more of a leadership role, be very social with people, be able to talk to people. In the beginning she was kind of shy, and now she's not. She's very outspoken. We call her the junior CEO because she dictates where we go. so she's very outspoken.
To me, it's experience, it's life, it's chances, it's opportunities, it's things that when my kid sits down and talks to other girls who aren't in Girl Scouts, they're like, you've gone horseback riding, you've gone surfing, you've spent the night at SeaWorld. Like, these are experiences that not everybody gets to have, and they're all fun, but they're all growing experiences. Girl Scout meetings are multifaceted. They give you opportunity to fellowship with the girls. It's badge earning time. That's when we sit down and dig in and we go through the books and we teach each other. One of my favorite things to talk about and favorite memories happens to be when she was a brownie. I was running out of time, and so I told everybody, okay, mommies, everybody's going to take a badge and we're going to teach. And either the girl's going to teach at a meeting or you're going to teach it. So what they do is it's a ceremony. It's because as they get older, the idea is when you go to a new level.
Daisy to brownie, brownie to junior, junior to cadet, cadet to senior, and then senior to ambassador.
You have more knowledge, you've gained, you've grown, so you cross over that bridge into the other world. Council has events that they do that we can choose to go to or not, and if they fit in with whatever we're doing, or if we think it'll be fun for the girls, we'll join in those events too. Primarily, the program is girl-led, so what we try to do is we work on badges that the girls are currently interested in, or maybe something they're doing in school. We'll try to tie it in.
I help out with a lot of the activities. I help with selling the cookies to even some of the stuff with the Girl Scouts in her troop, organization, and whatever they need.
So Girl Scouts has what they call the 5 skills that Girl Scout cookie sale teaches you. Goal setting, decision making, money management, people skills, and business ethics. So those are things you use every day. And the girls may not recognize that they're learning these things, but they are. It's amazing to see what the girls were like when they were brownies versus now when they're juniors, when they're talking with people and they're interacting and they're not embarrassed, they're not shy, they're very outgoing, they're willing to answer questions. And I had girls who were so shy, who wouldn't even come out of their shells, who just like, bam, as soon as they talk about cookies, they're on.
I stole 2,367 Girl Scout cookies.
Hannah and I sit down, we look at the prizes. What do we want to do? What are we going to do? Where do you want to go? Do you understand what this means? I've had a room full of cookies, and she said, I'm done. I'm like, I don't think so. You committed to this, you have to sell it.
We give back to our community in case we sold lots of money over our goal.
When earlier this year tornadoes hit a small section of San Antonio, and it was crazy looking when we drove up there. It looked unreal to see the damage and destruction. Literally everything was fine, and then it wasn't.
We bought them some food, some chicken, everything that they need.
My girls enjoyed doing that. They were very excited. it's important for them to see those things, that there's people who might have circumstances that they can't control, and it's important for our girls to know that they can help and they can change and they can make an impact. That's why, to me, the cookie sale is really important as well. A cookie can do a lot.
They kind of show them how to run their own business. This is their way of them showing them that they can market it, the cookies themselves, to actually be more successful as a small business.
I went to the car lot, and lots of people wanted some, and some of the workers asked to get a uniform for me to sell cars, because I was selling so well with cookies.
Cookies are just for a short period of time. Plus, you know, after they've done all that hard work, they deserve some downtime. You know, that's an opportunity. We've done mani-pedis a couple years in a row after cookie season because they've worked very hard.
Most of the time after that, we have a party. Like, sometimes it'll just be me and my family to celebrate, and then we'll celebrate with the whole troop because they met their goals or they beat them.
The first year she sold, though, she got an iPad. She was ecstatic. We could not believe, we're like, she got an iPad? Oh, and an iPod for selling cookies. The back are totally fun badges. These are things that we've done, events that we've gone to, things we've learned. Front badges are called, we have what we're called legacy badges. Legacy badges are badges that go back to the beginning of Girl Scouts. So they're things that all Girl Scouts did.
So these are the badges you can earn. This one was like about bugs. That one was cooking, first aid, like the Girl Scout way, which you are, which is supposed to be inspiring people for who you are and who they can be. And there was a horseback riding one. That was the one that was really cool. I was really scared. I thought that horse was gonna buck me off.
Let me tell you a story about horseback riding. I have never gone horseback riding in my life. Absolutely terrified. I'm not getting on that horse. I'm not getting on that horse. No. But I'm telling my daughter, oh, you can do it. Don't be scared. It's fine. It's fine. And she was so nervous. And she didn't want to do it. And I had to be brave because I'm her mom and I'm telling her not to be scared, and I'm scared myself. So I tell her, don't worry, Mommy's going to do it. I said, I'm so scared. I got on that horse. Anyway, my daughter was terrified. Halfway through, she was still scared. My heart was breaking. And then just as I was about to tell the lady, please take her back, she's not happy, she was like, oh my gosh, I love this. Look at this and look at that. It was just a complete 180 in her experience. So that's kind of one of my own proud moments because I was very, very scared, and I had to act like I wasn't for my child so that she wouldn't be scared. So see, even volunteers grow in Girl Scouts. So sometimes when we're pushing the girls, it teaches us to be pushed as well. I like to do it because I didn't necessarily challenge myself as much as I should have when I was younger. So I want to make sure that my kid's challenged. But I'm very proud of my kid. I'm proud of all my girls. I love all my girls.
Well, as a cadet, I'm looking forward to going to Paris. If I work hard enough, and even more than I've ever did, then I can go. And we're also might be going to other stuff like London and Italy and Spain, like during the trips there. And maybe some Girl Scout cookies while I'm at it.
Where I live is not the suburbs. We're inner city, so we don't have a lot of parental volunteer within our group, so I understand. That's kind of another reason I do what I do, because I think it's important for the girls who may not have an opportunity to have an opportunity. I'm a little more aggressive when it comes to fundraising for my troop, and the reason for that is a lot of the parents in our area don't have money. They just don't have extra money. And I don't feel like Girl Scouts should be a burden. I feel like it should be an enhancement to the family and the girl experience. So in my troop, when people join, I make sure I tell them up front, I require fundraising out of you. And the reason I do that is because I'm not going to ask you for any money. I want your time, but my goal is to not have to ask you for any money for anything we do. The first year you sign your grow up, it can be almost $100 once you get everything going, because you pay the $25 fee to get her enrolled. Then you want her vest and her badges and her handbook, and that gets you close to $100. That can be a lot for a family. And imagine having to do that every third year. So that would add up. That may even be cost prohibitive. So our troop pays for all of that. My girls don't pay for any of their vests. They don't pay for any of their badges. They don't pay for any of their study material. People think, I know I hear it all the time, Girl Scouts is only cookies. Girl Scouts is not only cookies. Cookies are a big thing because cookies supports our organization. It's the biggest money-making fundraiser anywhere. It supports the camps. It supports the people that work in the office. It supports our girls. My girls are self-sustaining. They don't pay for anything at all. Not memberships, not uniforms, not books. When we go camping, they don't have to pay for anything. When we've gone snowboarding, nothing. They had their snowboarding event paid for by their cookies. They went to lunch after that, paid for by their cookies. They gave a table just like this to the school where we meet, to the garden science room. And that was $800. My girls did that. They worked hard, and they've given back every opportunity they have. Cookies is a big thing. I'm not ever going to say it's not, because cookies are a big part of Girl Scouts. But that's just the financing. Ultimately, that's just the financing to get them everything that they learn. I mean, imagine being able to go run your own business by the time you're 18 on your own. You already know. You already know how to do a balance sheet. You already know how to balance a checkbook. You already know all these things that some of us as young adults had to have a learning curve for. You just go to girlscoutsouthwesttexas.org and sign up. It's very easy. You go online now. Everything's online. With my troop, again, in my area, not everybody has access to internet. Not everybody can do those kinds of things. But, you know, they can come to my meeting, try it out. If they decide what they want to do, we'll sign them up right there. We'll use our iPads, whatever we have there, to get them signed up online. It's not a big deal. It's very easy. The fee is $25 for 1 year, and that's gone up. It used to be $15 a year. When you think about it, it's still a bargain either way. That money goes to run the office and help for the people that give their time and to upkeep the camps and to make sure that the girls have everything they need. So it's very easy to join. When it comes to women who own their own businesses, that are high-ranking government officials, politicians, more times than not, they were Girl Scouts in their youth. So that just goes to show you that Girl Scouts is a pathway to success. And there's some Girl Scouts that are moms. And that's okay, because you know why? Those same moms turn into leaders, and they still help grow our children.
I've met a couple older Girl Scouts who have turned businesses just because of the fact they sell cookies, to even taking leadership roles in the military, to even coming into taking over, running small companies for people. So I've seen the outcome of them just doing this and them showing what needs to be done.
Well, the reason I want to be an ambassador is because I want to inspire kids, like, to do great stuff. Nobody really inspired me, but there were some people that kept me going. Because sometimes the kids don't believe me that I've done all this crazy stuff, and I'm thinking I have, and I stand out. Because when I'm older, it's hard to decide, but I either want to be the president to show the Girl Scouts that I care and everything, or maybe a singer. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. Ha!